Welcome back. So last time I had entered this cave, and you remember we had came across our first humanoid enemies in the last cave I've entered. So I'm excited to see what enemies this one might have. Ooh. Mini boss. Let's weaken him up some. There we go. Oh, we'll definitely take a necklace. Food here, but not much else. Oh. Get rid of this. Oh, nice try. These guys definitely have a nice chunk of HP, and no, don't kick it. Good drop, scraps, iron bits, good. And we actually have enough scraps, I believe. I think it's 5 scraps. It could be 6, I can't quite remember exactly. That's actually a big boss right there. Not a big boss, but you know, it's a special enemy. Ooh, didn't drop anything for us, and oh boy. Yeah, that bleed. Also, oh yes, we hit level 10, and so I can now put in points into dual wielding. Oh, now we definitely have enough scrap. There's no doubt about that. So, I'll just open up a portal right here, since it looks like that's all that was in this cave, and let us go save the drinking water. Also, since I'm in town, wait, yeah, I got an offhand weapon I can use. I just remembered my current offhand weapon does help with my bleeds, and I think I'll keep that.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Sell. I might want this, I might not. I'm gonna have to see if there's any decent weapons I can put in. Actually, we just found our dual wielding possibility. I know I said that hammer would, or that shield would help with my bleeds, but chaos damage, yes, that's going to be my main attack power right there, so we'll keep that.
See you around.
So yeah, I'm now dual wielding. Hooray, hooray.
Got something you need stashed?
I need this stashed. Merge these two. Can't quite remember what that is used for. I know there's a quest for this, so we'll just hold on to it.
Stay with me. Promise.
So let's head over here and get the scrap metal going. Oops. So yeah, let's say the poisonous water. Come on, enter. Ratman. That's something we haven't seen in the first season. And I accidentally trapped myself. Yeah, so there is going to be new enemies constantly popping up that you may have not seen before. Ooh, that thing hurts. I hate these things. Yeah, anything that can put a nasty dawn on me, I hate.
Can't do that.
I mean, dots are going to be one of your worst enemies in this game. Whoa! Good, dodge that special attack. Oh boy. Let's hope it just spreads around. Perfect. Ooh, chilled steel. Chilled steel is one of those things that I could use on my weapons. I think it's a weapon enchant. Yes, it is. But the only benefit I would get out of cold steel would be from this. If you notice, my dual blades do a percentage, or does bonus cold and piercing damage. But it only rewards me with piercing damage. So yeah, it is not really the best thing I would want. I mean, to a certain degree, I don't know whether I should go all the way over here to just max out my dual wielding, or should I go and max out, or go with Black Death? I definitely want to go as far as this, so that my Witchfire is going to be as strong as it can be, but I don't know whether I want to go full dot build like this and just melee stuff as they're slowly dying, or do I want to go heavy melee? One thing I will definitely be getting is this Phantasmic Armor that basically just makes it so I'm a little more tanky. Whoa! And that's kind of the big reason you saw right there how I just got owned it almost. Why I don't really want that type deal. Because they're going into melee, you do have a high chance of just getting completely decimated. And it doesn't matter if you have a lot of protection or not. This game is kind of melee unfriendly. It is a more challenging playstyle to do melee because you're gonna be very much aware of your HP. And one little debuff can be the sudden death of you. But also, just as fast as you can die in melee, your enemies can die just as fast in melee. So it's a catch-22. You do extremely good damage to your enemies while you're in melee. While you're ranged, not so much. Versus, you know, in melee, in range, you know, you're safer than what you would be in melee, but you don't hit as hard. So yeah, my Pox isn't going to be as devastating if I go. I mean, a fully maxed out Pox isn't going to be as devastating as a fully maxed out melee build. But I kind of just plan on having an auto attack build for this character and letting Pox do a lot of my work. Like I infect these guys. And just let them come and get infected by the Pox. I mean, with my enchant, my buff, my self-toggle buff, whatever you want to call it, I do a nice chunk of damage automatically to the enemies, and it's only going to get more ridiculous, so I don't need to, like, put points into a specialized magical attack, or melee attack, whatever you want to say. Because they're all going to be physical attacks. I could go in here and get some nice uses. I think, no, this one is almost a spammable ability. This one as well, almost spammable. Some of these are going to be spammable, but they also are going to require a lot of energy. And my theory is that my auto attack is going to be hitting hard enough with a fully buffed out version of Witchfire, and with Pox adding up to damage, I really shouldn't be needing this big effect. Plus, with the dual wielding, I will have a few special procs. Now, do I want to go heavy into the procs, or do I want to go more heavy into Pox? I mean, I like Pox because it is a pretty good skill. Let's see. Pretty much took out most of the spiders for me. Oh. Tarnished pistol. No, don't want it. Still gotta remember, I'm missing my shoulder, so I might want a shoulder piece that's white, because, you know, white is better than nothing. I mean, yeah, the ideal is going to be a yellow better, but you know what? I don't have that option right now. What was this? Ooh, nice. Aww. It's a pet one. But it's slightly better than nothing, like I said. Let's go round up all these puppies. Went pretty well. Oh, a second ring. We'll take that. Because like I said, something is better than nothing. I kind of want to move forward into this and at least get this. That requires 6 more points. That's another reason why I want to get this. If you look, it gives me vitality damage, which my pox will be doing vitality damage once I get wasting. So improved vitality damage, improved chaos damage, which is what this is using, and this will buff up vitality and chaos damage. So it's a pretty good combination to get this, and then even this, because this increases vitality damage, and it does poison damage. Of course, you know, I'd have to then go all the way over here if I want improved poison damage, but I can't really do that, because as of right now, if I remember right, max level is 50. So the best I'd be able to do is max this out, and pretty much max this out. Unless I want to go really light on these and just work my way, dump all the points into and try to work my way up to this, which I don't think that's a good deal. I do not think that's worth trying to do. I can go and give it a calculator test, but you know what, I just don't think so. Also, I think I have enough. Yes, I do. I'll definitely use that because that's more protection. It won't give me protection against bleeds and dots and that stuff. I have to get special resistance for those, but at least now when I walk up in melee enemies, I'm not going to get totally wrecked. See, that's too many enemies for me just to melee on my own. Then out their numbers. Silver Hamlet? What are you? Okay, you're just the same thing. So I'm always looking for something slightly better, if not a lot better, to replace it with my stuff with. Frozen Heart, that's a nice armor enchant. This is where the boss is at. Don't want to take on the boss with all these ads. Thin the crowd right here. Probably head over here and thin this group around because I don't know where I'll be hiding to. Seriously?
Do that yet.
Somehow I put Pox on like a really weak one and it just instantly died, so Pox wasn't able to spread. I think we'll entitle for some food rations. Boss, I'm gonna avoid that. Oh, don't stand in the acid. One thing I hate about these range type bosses is if they do stand in their own little vile build, you kind of have to just avoid it. I'm taking way too much damage. Let the boss reset, kind of. I mean, it's not a full reset. Come on, die. Perfect. Alright, so what did we get? I like that one because of the stats. Like I said, cold damage is going to be my auto attack type deal, but yeah, I think I'll go with that. Just because of the fact that I can, with levels, the cold damage will be stronger. While that other weapon, oh, look at that, frozen. Like I said, takes extra damage from frozen. Because it's a fast attack weapon, also I can do more chances to freeze like that. Really nice. So all in all, it's a really good thing because it synergizes with my spec. You always want to go with gear that synergizes with you. And trying to grab like fire damage when you don't do any fire, when you have no benefits to fire, really doesn't work in this game. So yeah, Chaos, Vitality, Piercing, and Cold are going to be the damage types I want. I know later on that the Pox will have poison damage, but it's not enough for me to want to go with Pox, or poison damage. And I'm already kind of stretching myself thin, stretching myself thin, whatever you want to say, with having multiple damage types. Because it kind of hurts you in the long run if you do not specialize in a certain type of magic damage if you're going to use it, or physical damage in my case. Yeah, this game will get more brutal and more brutal, and if you're just spread out thin across all the board as kind of jack of all trades, bosses are just gonna laugh at you because you're just not hitting them worth anything. Because everything's gonna be like 5 here, 5 there, 5 there. Yeah, you might do, you might have like 10 different damage types, but if they're all doing 5, it's far weaker than just having 3 damage types that do 50. Oh. I'm sorry, food rations? Yes, please. Food rations right now are more important. They will later on be a little less important as I will acquire upgrades to my town. So if this game does have that element of, what's it called? Torchlight 2. Well, you upgrade your town by getting NPCs and all that sort of stuff. This one, some of the upgrades are just aesthetic upgrades, like you'll have a quest to go do this, and all it does is add aesthetics to the town, make the town look nicer, more livable in. But to me, that really, really shows quality, because, you know, you'll look around this town and it's a garbage, it's a dump. But, you know, just even aesthetic upgrades is really good. So yeah, see, everything is torn up, tattered, destroyed. You'll get quests out here to improve the looks of this land. And I like that. I like that a lot. Also, you'll get NPCs that will do other things, like blacksmiths that might take craft things. So yeah, see, an aesthetic like this, where the clean water is coming in, I love that. It's a small detail, but it means so much to me.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Oh, nice. See, this one actually synergizes on itself, since it's physical damage with more physical damage and total damage. And, oh man, that is nice. I won't ever have the money for that, because money is very hard to come by in this game. It isn't like Diablo where you're just swimming in money. No, you'll never be swimming in money. See, that's also fire damage, lightning. I can't use those. Ooh. See, that's chaos. And that's frost. And some of these really good ones I just can't afford. Or if I do try to buy them, they'll be all my money. Let's see, 2% cunning, defense ability, regen. Let's check out some of the other stuff. See, this is an offhand, same with this. One thing I do like about this, my demolition, I usually build one of these old hats, get one of these tome books, and then a pistol, and it's like, hey, I'm a witch hunter from Warhammer. It looks really awesome. I know it's cheesy for me to be like, oh, that's awesome, I'm a witch hunter, but I can't help it. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't help. These magical stats are not good enough for me to spend 600 to 1,000 silver on it.
Iron well spent.
So, since we helped out the first two people, we come over here, and this is where I'll start reading again. Good, you're back. I heard things, good things from both blah 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 and Barnabas. You're a real asset to this community. Thank you. Except that, one of the scouts came back with news, making our next move clear. The dead are heavily concentrated in Burwich Village to the north, past the swamp of Whitemire. There must be a reason why, perhaps the Ethereals behind the attacks. We can't know for sure without investigating deeper. How can I help? You've proven yourself quite useful thus far. Your ability to secure rift gates for human use could be a turning point in our situation. With all the activity around Burwich, there is bound to be a rift gate. If you capture it, it will give us a solid foothold in the area. How do I get to Burwich? Follow the road north through Whitemire, though in its current state of things, you will likely have to leave the road behind well before reaching the village. Keep pressing north and you'll eventually reach the outskirts of Burwich. It is surrounded by a placid wall, so you'll have to find your way inside. Once you secure the rift, return to Devil's Crossing. I'm ready to go. Alright, and with that, I think we'll stop the episode for right now. See you next time. Welcome back. So, we last left off, I was here in the city, taking care of some stuff. I did some off-camera farming, and I literally mean grabbing tonic meds and elixirs of spirits, as well as some iron. Now, I didn't really get any XP from it, because, you know, I just went here to, what is it called? I can't even remember this place. Oh, that's right, Lower Crossing. I just went around and killed stuff in Lower Crossing. They still drop iron and potions, and that's about all it's good for. So let's head back. I had a portal here? Okay. So, I did find out, I could go with an auto attack heavy build, because I looked at it, and while yes, poison, this actually synergizes really well with this, because this increases piercing damage, and piercing damage is then converted into poison damage. Now, the difference between poison and acid is the direct damage, and poison is the dot. So, you know, you'll see it says 9 acid damage and then 45 poison damage over 5 seconds. And then this actually improves my poison damage. So it kind of plays out. It's like, while this improves my vital damage, which this and this will do vital damage, as well as this will improve it, I could also go with this and this. So it is questionable. And if I'm going to go with a poison damage, I might go with this as well. Probably not, but it's a possibility. So there is many ways to build your character, and you know, eventually I'm sure the game will allow us to get to 100, level 100. Which, you know, if it does that, I will go and do my big build of this. All of these down here. Most of this, and of course, this, and Acid Blood. This is a really nice skill. It heals you as it's like a temporary buff, so instead of being a dot, it's a hot, and if anyone attacks you while you're hot, while the hot is active, you know, heal over time, they'll take damage from it, which is nice. So this is the Foggy Bank. This isn't quite where we want to go. We are wanting to go up. I don't know why that came up as a yellow, as if that was a quest, because I don't remember there being a quest to investigate this. Yeah, we'll take that. I find this copper band better than the silver band. I know, it sounds a little weird, someone taking copper over silver, because silver's supposed to be better than copper. One of those dogs, I think the big dog we were walking by, gets the buff. And this guy right here. That's an offhand, and it gives bleeding damage. I mean, I tell you, that's very tempting. Oof. No, I think that is better than the sword. And that's the nice thing about this game. Even if you're all built dual-wielding, you'll find things that will make you go like, oh, well, this actually isn't as good as the dual-wielding isn't as good as this. So then I'll just let my pox flow in, and there we go, everything's gonna die relatively painfully. Like I said, you want to get items that actually benefit your build and synergizes with your build. So, yeah, it's very complex. You'll be switching out your gear, even though the gear is not going to really improve that much. It is not going to be this massive increase like in Diablo, where you'll just look at it and the thing is like 100 times better. This is going to be more about you making choices on what synergizes with your build better. So the game is more around your build and not your gear, which I like a lot. I know I keep saying Diablo 3, but really, I think Diablo 3 made a lot of mistakes. I was not happy with Diablo 3. And a lot of people weren't happy with it either. Even after the 2.0 patch, which greatly improved the game, it made it from a really bad game to a tolerable game. And that is sad. That is really sad when your game is going from bad to tolerable. And of course, you know, then you got other games that are tolerable, but then they have like mod support, and the mods themselves make the tolerable game into a great game. I won't put up any names on that because, well, you know, not everyone agrees with my opinion, and that's fine. Yes, we'll take that. Health regen. Why not? No. Well, actually... What is 95 spirits? Oh, okay. This one is 9 spirit, but this is the one that gives retaliation. Yes, I want retaliation because you gotta remember my piercing damage is stronger thanks to my build. So if I'm retaliating with piercing damage, it's going to just keep getting stronger and stronger with more piercing buffs I have. So that's one reason why you will see me going more into melee now and using a little less of the pox, or using pox to, you know, weaken a large group and just continue meleeing, because now every time the enemy hits me, they're going to do damage to themselves.
I can't do that yet.
Can't spread effectively. I'm gonna use a combination of my auto attack and my pops. I mean, I have the skill. Why not use it? Oh. Something's buffing them up. They're hurting. Dots in this game are deadly. They will be the most likely thing to kill you. because they're going to hit relatively hard and they're just going to constantly tick every second. Unlike other games where dark zones are good, they're not extremely good because they're like 3-second ticks. This one goes up with every second you're gonna tick.
I can't do that yet.
So this is an elite. Oh, you can see his water spell hit me pretty hard. I'm going to try to fall back so I can put some points into my skills. Oh. And as you can see, this guy is still chasing. I mean, I really owe you, boy. Some elites. Yep. Guys are gonna be tough. Alright, so this looks safe to... Oh! No, 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 no. You little bastard. Alright, so this looks safe enough. I'll put in a point here. I think I'll put 2 points in here just so we can improve our DPS with our auto attack. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Seems like the other one ran back here and died. Ooh, something of decay. I like the sound of that. Ooh, ooh. Yes, yes, yes. That is a real nice find, because, boom, they're just now taking more damage. I love finding things of just outright buffing my overall DPS. Oh, that's an acid. Or was that a poison-based? Poison-based. Oh, nice. So I can't put that on my weapon because, you know, like I said, my little magic things that improves poison. But I think I'm going to go for more of a chaos / vitality build. Or piercing build. Chaos and piercing for weapon damage. My vitality damage is going to be pretty strong as it is. I love those crits. So, we're just in here just to kill things and level up. There's no real reason to be here. Alright, so that guy did some vital damage to me. That's what the Red Skull is. Oh, that's not the boss.